to the REKAP Rush Hour for Tuesday. It's December 17th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partner of the Chicago Bears. Speaking of the Bears, mercifully, thankfully, they get today off. Bears lost last night after another brutal performance on Monday Night Football in Minneapolis, losing 30-12 to the Vikings. Tonight here on our channel, Feldco Football REKAP Live. Olin Kreutz, Tom Waddle will join me. We'll dissect a little bit about last night. Doug Kramer doesn't report. We'll ask Olin, an offensive lineman, how that should have gone down. Was it Kramer's fault or was it coaching? Again, we will get to the bottom of it. We'll talk about all the issues going on with this team with both Olin and with Tommy, and we'll take your questions as well. Show is live here on the channel at 8, also available on demand. Next up, the Lions, who get the Bears Sunday afternoon at noon at Soldier Field. Detroit now tied with Minnesota at 12-2. Those two on a collision course. The final game of the season. If Minnesota wins out the rest of the way, they will have the number 1 seed throughout the NFC playoffs. Breaking news this afternoon. The Cubs have traded outfielder first baseman Cody Bellinger to the New York Yankees in what is a clear salary dump. They pick up a journeyman 30-year-old right-hander named Cody Poteet. But they're only sending $5 million to New York, the Yankees covering the rest of Bellinger's $27.5 million salary, and they're on the hook for his salary in 2026 if he does not opt out. Next up on President Jed Hoyer's shopping list, adding a high-end starting pitcher. They're engaged on talks with the Mariners. George Kirby's name has been floated. Luis Castillo's name has been floated. Jesus Luzardo from the Miami Marlins, and others. Will see what Hoyer is able to do now that he's gotten some serious payroll flexibility. They're looking for 2 or more bullpen arms, one of whom can help close. Kyle Finnegan's name has been bandied about in the Cubs offices. And finally, a veteran short-term contract for a third baseman. We've heard the name Yoan Moncada and others in case top prospect Matt Shaw is not ready to start on opening day and be the everyday third baseman. That leads us to our Enkin Law question of the day. 3126 million for the great, powerful, famous attorney, Howard Enkin. Best response, you're going to get a gift card to take your family to dinner at Lou Malnati's. Are you more excited about the Cubs' outlook today than you were before they made the Kyle Tucker trade? Give me your thoughts. Yes? No? You don't have to agree with me. I'm way more excited. What do you say? Best response, you get the gift card. Go to LouMalnati's.com. And our Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric story of the day, a shocker. High school junior Blades Brown, the top-ranked golfer in the class of 2026, announced today he's not going to college. He's turning pro at 17. Not going to take a college scholarship. He's going right to the pros. In a lengthy Instagram post, he said, "No college golf for me. I'm making my PGA Tour debut at the American Express tournament at La Quinta, California in January." Wow. And finally, tonight on CHSN, Blackhawks and Washington Capitals. Pat Boyle and the crew will have Blackhawks Countdown live at 6:30. Puck hits the ice at 7 at the United Center. Feldco Football REKAP live tonight. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Hope you join us. Take that.